Howdy. Hello. Welcome. Today I have my very first ASMR video, which is going to be a hopefully relaxing opening of this here Pokemon ETB, Elite Trainer box of Silver Tempest. This is my first ever attempt at ASMR after watching for, gosh, probably coming up on 7 or 8 years, fairly consistently. So, hopefully I do okay at making a relaxing video for you guys. Hopefully, if you're a Pokemon fan, you enjoyed the opening, and if you're just here for the ASMR, that it is relaxing. So without further ado, let's start opening. So basically, like many people, I got back into collecting pretty recently. I know I've been kind of exploding recently. Sorry if this is a little too loud. I'm still going to be experimenting with these sound levels and everything. Let's try to carefully unwrap this. But yeah, as a kid, I collected for a few years. Quite some time. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure I can still see myself in my computer. It is quite fun to come back to the hobby and start to, get back into collecting. Let's not take that out quite yet. We'll look at the back here. I haven't opened too much Silver Tempest in my return to Pokemon, but the few packs I have opened were pretty fun to open. So this here ETB comes with 8 Silver Tempest booster packs, 65 sleeves featuring our friend here, Alolan Vulpix, 45 energy cards. Very useful if you don't have any and are trying to build a deck or two. We get a player's guide to this particular expansion. So you get, I believe it's like a booklet with all of the cards in the set and some fun stuff like that. We get a few damage counter dice, a coin flip die, which is handily competition legal. We get 2 acrylic condition markers, 1 acrylic V-Star marker, and a collector's box to hold everything with 4 dividers, which is nice because my current organization should probably not be called organization. So let's go ahead and slide this out. Put this to the side up here. And here we are with our player's guide. I do have to say, I don't know how popular this ATB was, but I really like the blues and the Alolan Vulpix. So this is a pretty fun first ETB for me, personally. We got our boy Lugia here. So this kind of goes over again what the ETB is. as someone who hasn't played the game in a very long time. So, the poster child, Alolan Vulpix V-Star. Didn't realize that Alolan Vulpix had a V-Star card, so that's pretty cool. It's the first ever Pokemon V-Star to feature an unevolved Pokemon instead of its evolved form. So, that is pretty interesting, actually. I don't know if I ever really would have noticed that, but it is kind of funny to me to see Alolan Vulpix on a V-Star card. I know, Silver Tempest isn't that new anymore, but all of these sets are fairly new to me. So we have a few other VMAX cards. I really do like Unknown as a Pokemon in general. Pretty fun lore. I think the V-Star card would be pretty fun to pull. Even the V, but these are just a few more. Let's just kind of flip through quickly to, more of the interesting stuff here. The card list. And not drag this too loudly. So we do have the full card list and kind of what the rarities are for this particular set. So we have kind of the standard common rares, holo rare, ultra rare. This set does have radiant cards, so we have radiant rare cards. That's its own rarity, which I don't know if I realized before either. We also have the holo rare VMAX, and holo rare V-Star. So 3 levels of kind of V Pokemon there. We also have the rainbow rares, secret rares, and a whole slew of trainer gallery rares. So that's pretty fun. So yeah, we'll take a quick look. I think this is the set with that very expensive Lugia, if I'm not mistaken. I'd really love a few of these cool little V-Star cards, especially for our special guest, Vulpix. One of the first big pulls I had in my return to the hobby was out of Obsidian Flames. I got the full art Ninetales, which I believe has gone up in value a little bit. It's not the craziest card in the world, but it was basically the first full art I ever pulled. And full arts have really grown on me. I do like collecting for the artwork. So I'm still just kind of flipping through here. Let's get to, I'd love excuse the outdoor noises. Sorry about that. The Radiant Jirachi looks pretty cool. I do really like Jirachi and Celebi. I feel like they're maybe slightly underrated as legendaries. So yeah, we have a little bit of foreshadowing on this Lugia here. We got the V and the V-Star. And Ho-Oh also has a V card here. Actually, I believe in my first time opening some Silver Tempest, I did get this V-Star. I want to say like a full art Chandelure, if I'm not mistaken. Here we are with some of the full arts. These are kind of the more standard, not quite art rares, but it's kind of a full display of the Pokemon. I think out of these ones, the Reshiram one is catching my eye the most. I think it's a clean gradient. I've always kind of liked Reshiram's design. I do believe Pokemon White was the last game I played, like, as it came out, and I haven't really gone back to any games quite yet. Other than revisiting Pokemon Leaf Green on my Game Boy, which somehow still works. I really like this unknown card. I've thought about just buying it as a single a few times, and I think I should pretty soon because it's a pretty fun one. But maybe we'll pull it right here today. I also have this. This is the Lugia I was talking about. So if you're a fan of Pokemon recently, you probably know this card. I can't say exactly how much it is, but it's quite expensive these days. Here's some of the rainbow rares. I don't know if I've seen most of these, honestly. I like the unknown rainbow rare card. I can't remember if I'm getting this wrong, but I think Sword and Shield is what ended rainbow rares. But if I'm completely off on that, and Scarlet and Violet has rainbows, please ignore me. Or correct me. That would be that'd be helpful to know. I'm not quite sure. I do really like this Jinx as well. So yeah. I think that's basically the full card list here. Oh, I did actually pull this guy, which I guess is one of the higher rarities for the trainer gallery. I'm still a little split on these cards. This design here was just the black and yellow. It's kind of cool, but I think some of the popular artwork works a little bit better. But yeah, that was just some of the card list there. So let's get into the actual ETB. Sorry, I haven't really been doing my best with making ASMR type noises, but it's easy to get distracted by all the fun stuff, I guess. There we go. So, just this piece that comes off here. And then we have this kind of divider. So I guess I'll take this piece off first without getting my mic and camera. Sorry about that. Not quite sure what this divider does or if it's needed or anything, but let's just put that to the side for now. Here's the fun stuff. We have the coins. These are these status conditions. So it looks like, I don't know, is this like poison and burn? Perhaps. We have the 6 die, and I guess it's 7. It's 6 smaller ones and 1 larger one. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played the game, so not exactly sure about the use for each. I think I read it on the back, but I am forgetting for now. I'll lay things out here. I had my small Swiss knife to the side here. So we have the 8 packs, the counters, the die. These are the dividers, and looks like to be a V-Star magnet. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's the indicator of something good. There's the 4 dividers here with Alolan Vulpix. Dark blue on this side, kind of inverted on the other. So, pretty fun, pretty nice to have. My only attempt at organizing my newer cards involves kind of rows. In this kind of just box I have, so these will be kind of helpful to divvy that up a little bit. They also just look quite nice. This is our pack of energies here. It's 45 energies in here. This is the Rangers kind of uses the deck box, I believe. So we can put this off to the side probably for now. Okay. So that is everything the ETB comes with. I think for the actual pack opening, I'll make some room here. Welcome back. I had to edit out kind of moving things out of the way because I did get a little loud for the sensitivity. But we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backwards and upside down pack. Perhaps a lucky one. 7 and 8 packs here. Looks like a few of them are Lugias. I'll save the upside down and backwards one for last, just because it's fun to be superstitious. Lugia is a fun cover. I think we got the most of these. Regidrago, and I'm not sure what the other guy is. But we have Vulpix, so this is the super lucky pack. These are Lugia, so obviously we have to save those. This is Alolan Vulpix, and it's the only one. So I think I'll start with this one as it is the poster child of this ETB. And then we'll do these 4 next. So it's just a little arbitrary, but that's what I'm feeling. So let's get into it. It's kind of funny. I have been opening quite a few Japanese packs actually, and I feel a little funny to me. I think to now have 10 cards coming out because a lot of the packs I've been opening have 5 in each pack. Here we go. Oh, that's right. This is a sword and a shield. So I believe there is a pack trick. Is it 4 cards? 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna go with that. I'm not too sure. We'll see with this pack. So this is just the V-Star card. I'm not exactly sure what these are for, if I'm being honest with you. If you know, please let me know. So, let's see here. We have Professor Lavenden, Toxapex, Jinx. It's kind of a fun art, quite colorful. Jinx looking very Jinx-like here. Let's read a little bit about this card. Jinx has the ability Selfish Lips. So if this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon V, their opponent can't take any prize cards for it. So that's like an interesting ability for the game. It sounds like this it's a good card to have if your opponent is using V cards, perhaps. Psychic Assault. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. To my knowledge, that's like a fairly weak implementation of Psychic. But that is what Jinx knows, nonetheless. We have a Feebas sleeping here. I do really like this card. It's a fun art, very chill. Feebas, of course, very strongly evolving into Melodic. One of my favorite kind of humorous evolutions there. We have a Dratini Dragon card. This Dratini knows Slam. You flip 2 coins, and this attack does 30 damage for each heads, which sounds pretty decent to me for a basic Pokemon. 2 energy attack. It looks like I may have gotten the pack reverse hollow Raichu. Very fun card. Strong pose from our boy Raichu. And we have the Earthen Sealstone. I do kind of feel like I pulled this the last time I opened Silver Tempest. Last and first time. So it's kind of fun to see that one again. But yeah, we have a rare trainer card on our first pack with the Alolan Vulpix on it. So pretty fun first pack. I really like that reverse hollow Raichu. So here we go. I'm gonna get the Drago back open here. Little spoiler there for you. There's a white code card. I'm not exactly sure if that is an indication or anything over the black code card. Sorry about that car. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fire energy. Candace supporter card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of water Pokemon and water energy cards you find there, and put them into your hand. Seems fairly strong to me. But I don't play the game currently, as I've said, so I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. From what I know, I did start to play a little bit of Pokemon Pocket, and there are some trainer cards in there that also are pretty powerful for water type Pokemon. So just a little observation. We have Glalile, Meowstic, Halucha, Relicanth, also sleeping like our friend Feebas. We got a couple of sleepy fish in this pack, or I guess this set. Sandicast, Fungus, Elegum. Very fun guy. Nice moon too. Reverse hollow Toxicroak. It's a pretty attractive card. I do like this reverse hollow pattern. Maybe not my favorite of all time, but it's a lot of fun, at least. And a Zeraora. So nothing super crazy yet, but a couple of fun packs so far. And luckily, I'm just glad I got the pack trick right. So there we go. I think I'm just gonna put these all in a stack here. Okay, so that's 2 down. We have our stack of 3, 2, and 1. 6 packs to go. Let's keep rocking and rolling. I try to open my packs kind of cleanly for basically no reason. But here we go. Another white code card. If that last pack was any indication for white code cards, I guess they don't mean much. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we have a lightning energy. Anorith. Matang. Trackloak. Verizon, or is it actually just Verizon? I'm not so sure. But that is our rare for the back. And we got the twins here. Fanfy reverse. So, not to flex, but back-to-back Fanfies. Here we go. Oh. Pack number 4. White code card, third time in a row. Upside down there. There you are. And, if you are here checking out my channel, and this is my only video, or you're just here watching my first video, feel free to say hey in the comments. And let me know if you were here for ASMR, Pokemon, or hopefully both. And, yeah, tell me your favorite current ASMR artist, or your favorite current Pokemon. Pikachu. It's Pikachu. We have Raichu in the back, it looks like. Or is that? That's not Raichu. This guy, I never remember his name. But he's the other mouse dude. It's a fun art. Petalil. Togedemaru. Oh, that's a fun name. Got another Rey Mysterio out here. Another Sleeping Relicanth. A reverse hollow Bonita. Reverse looks pretty good on fire types, gotta say. And our rare is a Fione. Also a fairly, I think, underrated Pokemon. I feel like I don't see a lot of Fione ever. But they were one of my favorites as a kid. So, this is what we got halfway through. So there we are, 40 cards in the pile. That's our last of the yellow Regidrago. I don't know who this is exactly, I'm so sorry. I may have to look it up after this. So I'll just ramble a little bit while I open these. A little bit of a different vibe than just naming the cards. This is a black one. But yeah, I started watching ASMR about 7 or 8 years ago. And back then it really did only fall asleep. It was my primary thing I'd listen to right before bed and all of that. And, well, it's kind of a fun trainer. Very colorful. I guess it's a Pokemon tool. I'm not familiar with tool cards all that well either. But yeah, like I was saying, I slept quite a bit. What am I saying? I would listen to ASMR before sleep quite a bit. And over the years, it's kind of evolved to me using it as kind of background noise while I work and if I need to focus. And yeah, that's kind of a very different vibe than falling asleep with it. And I will say, I think it relaxes me, but I definitely don't fall asleep with it the same way I used to. But I do love it as background noise. If I'm not feeling like listening to music, or I need some white noise while I work, and something like that. So this is our first hit here. We have Ursalana V. Pretty fun card. Ursalana's never been a huge favorite of mine, but this is our first V of the ETB. So we'll read its ability, Hard Coat. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. just a nice little buff there for you, since it's a bear, I suppose. And we also have an attack pizza shoulder. This attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So, I suppose this could end up doing 0 damage if your Ursula was very close to dying. So there we have, excuse me. On to our first Lugia pack. Lugia, obviously one of the best legendaries of all time. This one opened nicely, which perhaps bodes well. You know, me just looking for a sign here. This is the code card, which is also black. Could indicate a hit. I'm not sure. I know that first one was black, and we got the V-Star ability trainer, Earthen Stone, whatever that one was. Don't exactly remember. But perhaps it is an indication. But yeah, as fun as opening packs is, I think that in my return recently I've been going for a lot of singles and kind of going on trading forums and seeing what's up. I think that's a pretty fun way to do it, especially with all the sort of trouble we are seeing with actually getting product nowadays. So maybe that is an indication. We have another V card here. This is the Superior V that we saw in the set list. This is a really fun card. It's honestly a pretty cool art versus the V card here. Yeah, almost dropped it there. We have 2 attacks on this guy. Noble Light, which deals 30 damage from each Pokemon, yours and your opponent's. So, Superior is the homie. I'll let it be known. Solar Beam for 3 energy, 1 grass, 2 colorless. You get 120 damage, so that's pretty solid. I like this card quite a bit. I think I'll keep the V's kind of up here off to the side. So I'm gonna get this stack out of here. So we have our 2 V cards that we pulled. And just know that our very cool Earthen Stone is at the bottom of this stack over here. So there's our other Lugia pack. We are 75% through the ETB pack-wise. We have 2 left. Lugia and the extremely lucky upside down reverse Regidrago. There we go. This Lugia pack also opening very easily. Which hopefully not a bad thing. Pretend you didn't see that VMS. We have a code card. Once again, not black. Border code card. 3, 4, and a V-Star card. So I don't exactly know if this is a guarantee that your pack has a V-Star in it. I know the first one had this, and we had a trainer with a V-Star power. So perhaps we're onto something there. I'm not quite sure. Another fun Leafy Camo Poncho. Ninetales, very intense art there. Honchcrow. Feepass. Sleeping. Dratini. Whalmer. Clink, 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 clink. Growlithe. Reverse. Fungus. And a Crocodile. So, not a guarantee on the V-Star, or even a hit at all. This is quite a... Sorry, my computer wouldn't turn on there for a second. Quite a long ability, which I'll choose to skip over for now, for the sake of this video not being too long. Unless you're into that sort of video. This is maybe the one for you. I think we're going up in about 30 minutes or so. So here it is, the last pack. This one was packed in the ETB backwards and upside down to all the others, which I've said a few times I'm taking as a sign of good luck. So here we go. Code card, black border. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do we got? We have Darkness Energy. Just Worker. Never seen a trainer just labeled Worker. She seems pretty happy to be doing her job. Draw 3 cards. Discard a Stadium. That is efficient. That's an efficient card right there. Draglook. Serena again. Litten. This is a good card. Litten. Some Miracle. Goofy guy. Esper. Love the art. These kind of yarn. Crocheted, perhaps. Pokemon. I'm not sure if that's all the same artist, but I do know many of these cards exist. Another Togedemaru. Stun Fisk. Reverse Hollow Growlithe. And the Gold V card energy. Wow. I told you guys. The reverse and upside down pack has the very rare Gold V card energy. Is this like the highest rarity, or is that am I making that up? We have the description here. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. The Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V after applying weakness and resistance. This effect can be applied more than once to the same, applied more than once at a time to the same Pokemon. It's a pretty cool card there. So yeah, these are 3 major, I guess, main hits right here. And that is the entire ETB. So thank you so much for watching if you're still here. And retroactively thank you even if you're not still here. I'll be doing definitely Pokemon content, probably some organizing, some binder collection videos, some more openings and things like that. But I'll probably also branch out and try to experiment with just more general types of ASMR videos. This is kind of my first test run, as I've said. So thank you so much for being here and watching my very first video. And I wish you a very good night, good morning, or good afternoon whenever you're watching this. Have a great week.